early. He was there a little bit later. Mushi might have seen that. The word plant. Meanwhile, we see Mineski kind of hovering around this top rune.
You have to get this ward down. Unspotted there by LFY. They saw Ice move across, and he was doing some backpack swapping with his items.
Of course, he's always a tricky hero.
I don't know if he was like baiting, if he like planted an observer ward here.
Yeah, that's for sure what he's doing.
Trying to get it into the minds of LFY, like, I'll stake an observer ward here. Yeah. You don't know if it's real or not.
It honestly can be so sneaky, because you just run up and you see an enemy and he's got like a 3-second cooldown branch in his inventory or a TP or something. You're like, wait a minute, did you or didn't you? And Ice is always one of those. He's a very trolly kind of player.
Puck can click faster than PL, confirmed. Bounty rune there. Both teams.
Auto clicker from his sigil on the ground just picks up a rune.
Auto pickup enabled. So lane setup. What do we have? Monet, Tiny, DDC, Witch Doctor facing off a Enchantress. They'll bring jabs up here, so Sand King will be playing dual lanes against
such a strong dual lane as well. The Enchantress together with Sand King, really quite potent. Meanwhile, on mid, we see the TA versus Shadow Fiend. He's doing a great job actually on the first creep wave here. No help for SF. And bottom, no help for Puck either as he gets brought down. We are gonna see some Afu pulling the creep wave though. So that's kind of, or he was just standing there staring at it.
I was freaking mesmerized by mid, to be perfectly honest.
Oh yeah.
Apologies for missing that kill bottom, but Moon just like spiraling around, getting side blade splashes. OP trying to dance around the TA.
He's doing great actually on the TA. He's completely winning this.
0-0. Shadow Fiend OP is getting slammed here in the first couple of waves.
Yeah, this is already going out of control. It's almost unheard of to not help your Shadow Fiend on level 1 though. We see tri-lanes mid, we see a lot of people playing mid, and look at the 7-5 against 0-0. This is insane. Like, you left this lane alone, now it's gonna suffer.
When is OP gonna get his first last hit? I don't want to look at these other lanes. I don't care if people are dying.
We're staying here until he gets one.
Tiny's dying, Tiny's dying. We have to watch Monet drop here.
He hasn't got one yet.
Jabs. They're dying. Go on, Tiny's dead. Mid lane, last hits. Come on, OP, get the CS, get it. Yes, we did it. Okay, we did it. We believed, and OP will get his first and second last hit of the game, popping a salve to get himself up to a decent amount of HP as well. But this is already panning out to be not quite a disaster, but
well, it's definitely looking rough.
Mid lane is looking like a disaster, but overall the game is looking very rough.
I mean, Ice is having an impact on top lane already with that first kill that they managed to find there. Puck has already been killed as well. This is starting to shape out to be a lot of responsibility on the Night Stalker to start doing something. He is setting up for mid, but at this point, he is level 3, level 4 even now. You're not going to be able to kill her if she gets the refraction off, unless she tanks a lot of creep. That's the only way she dies.
This is actually insane.
Oh yeah.
15 and 10.
Yeah, he's completely destroying him.
How does this happen? Well, I mean, Monet's going to get stunned up top. I don't think they can really bring the Tiny down. Ice faces off against DDC.
They're mostly just dealing a lot of damage to him, though. Even if they don't kill him, but maybe they can. The body blocks here.
The Dark Troll. He netted up Monet to continue this chase with another stun from Jabs. They'll have this kill as well. The two-man lands on Witch Doctor. They're going to look for another one. Oh, Ice. One more hit is all he needs. Jabs going for the dive with the salve as well. The DDC cancelling it out. He's going to TP. The final bit of damage. Jabs is back to Falcon. Oh my God, Ice.
That is the craziest TP.
Mineski, you're so fucking good. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, they're actually playing really solid right now. You can't take anything away from them. This is an outstanding performance in the early game.
My jaw is on the table.
Yeah.
Every one of these lanes.
Yeah, they want to win. They don't want to go home. They want to take this right here, right now. Of course, these are elimination games, and LFY, they're just one game away from it, and this is not looking like a good start for them.
So break it down for me. How does Moon do this? How has he slaughtered Shadow Fiend?
Well, it really just comes down to positioning for side blades, which can be difficult when there's 3 heroes playing mid, right? But when you're just in a 1v1 matchup, you force the SF to just position himself a lot, whereas you actively control the creep equilibrium. So he's just done this perfectly. Obviously, when I say it like that, it sounds like, oh, just easy, right? But no, he's played so good on...
Let's get tapped by the Razors there.
But he's level 5 against level 3. And that is not something that you want as SF to fall behind in levels. Because once the TA gets level 6, you know, if you don't have a sentry, you're just dead anytime you show.
And then you have this puck being forced out of lane. The hasted Ninja Boogie Rasta 1-1-1 across the build.
Speedy Rasta going in.
Running away from Afu, but not running into Flame just yet. But mid lane, oh god, no. No, Jabs, don't do this. Okay, they see them. An Observer Ward for the Dire knows that Sand King's coming, so OP shouldn't get really hit too hard by the Sand King rotation.
Yeah, he's done quite a good job on SF to recover. He's up to 14 last hits now. Still, though, pretty far away from the 25 of TA. And, of course, she has 17 denies. That's more than his entire last hit, so still not looking too easy. Ninja, or, sorry, Afu with the TP top. Fucking last game, Ninja Boogie on the Night Stalker.
Oh, they land in the stuns with the Maledict. Ice is dropping very low, but a sick two-man Burrow strike. Jabs on the money there. They're bringing more in. Rasta's TP top. The Boogie. Now he comes in. He wants to play.
Yeah, they're trying to give a chase here onto Tiny. He does have his combination ready, though, especially with the Mango. And they're going to try onto the Sand King, who gets the stun out.
Oh, he burst strikes away, and now the Shackles. There are no more stuns remaining. They go for the Hex, but the Maledict on the Jabs means he has to fall back. One hit or a toss. Yeah, Jabs is dead.
They got him, but at what cost? They're going really low here.
Oh, the Orb of Venom on Ice. Oh, we need to spot 2 more hits here. It doesn't look like he'll get them. Monet looks around with his food a little bit longer. Then we look back to middle lane, and Waga, it's that level 6 you were talking about.
Almost a full 2-level advantage now as the TA. Well, it is a full 2-level advantage, and TA is backing up. Has a trap on mid, gonna try and get some Shrine heal to get the mana back. Even her friend Rasta stacking for her.
Why?
Clears those so fast. Now with the boots and Aquila looking scary for SF. He has to go jungle quite soon. They're gonna drop a sentry mid, I think. The Witch Doctor is swinging by at least. I think that's reasonable. You need to have one. But TA could simply just buy her own sentry and again have that trap control. Puck to go down on this lane.
We watched Inflame die far too many times last game, so I'm refusing to show his deaths on camera this game.
Yeah. Protest for Inflame.
Yeah. Pray for him, guys.
I didn't think he would die when Rasta's not down there. Rasta was playing towards the mid, but they still managed to get him. Well played by or the PL and the Sand King.
Now they swing into mid. There's the sentry.
Yeah.
Tangoed out by Moon. Overward across the high ground. See, that wasn't spotted, in fact. So Sand King gets the ward down up on the high ground. Not seen by the Dire Observer Ward over on the other side.
And that's pretty big. And right now, look at this switch. They have LFY going down bottom with Tiny. They haven't been seen yet. Mushy just now sees Tiny, but he realizes he saw the Witch Doctor earlier. Ward. The Witch Doctor got spotted moving down there. He feels like this is a rotation.
Oh, yeah, stop. Look at this. Ice is level 6. Too much damage. Goodbye, Pug.
No way out of that.
Has a catapult as well. Stolen it away. Friendly catapult arrives, and this tier 1 is absolutely done for. LFY will try and maybe make a bit of pressure bottom lane, but no, they've smoked up their 2 supports, moving from east to west, heading into mid. Looking for a play onto Moon's Templar Assassin.
TA wants to stack up the Ancient, where they wouldn't hurt if try this gank, but they're so far away from it. She went for bottom Ancients, of course, but that's the less safe one when you just saw the enemy playing down on the bottom.
I'll take your tribute.
Could be nice for SF to get some recovery farm, maybe even clear an Ancient stack.
Looks like Monet is heading over though. Oh, no. Give it to OP. You don't need no DD.
He's fine without it. SF is the one who's really needing to recover here, but everyone is doing quite well on the side of Radiant's Force.
TDC just took 1 Psyblade splash and 1/3 of his HP is gone.
It's a tough life, you know, but he's going to use the only item in his inventory to recover that HP. The Tangos. He has a ward as well.
300
living that poor life.
Go on, farm this camp. Just get yourself boots, DD.
Cool, man.
Stop thinking about other people. Think about yourself for once.
This is really balling out of control. Looking at the net worth of the different heroes right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is brutal, the advantage that would... Even the position 4 Sand King is taking over the position 3 puck on the side of LFY.
And then we're looking at the items...
And here it goes again. Going in.
For a strike in. Raindrops are here, though, for Inflame, so a quick jaunt across might just be enough to save him.
Yeah.
tier away. Fine.
Still hurts to get forced back to base like that again. He needs time to farm up. He needs to get his items so that he can create some action together with Night Stalker and Witch Doctor.
But again, it's Mineski kind of winning lanes, getting a ton of farm across their core heroes, but also itemizing. I feel they itemize really nicely to have a spread of like scaling, but also instant action items. You know, you're looking at Blightstone is a Deso for the TA, while PL's going for Battle Fury. You've got some damage, but also some farming capabilities across the two heroes.
To be honest, both of those are just taking the safe route of farming. So TA Deso is mostly just a farming item where you will keep farming the Ancients quicker.
Over the Blink, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. The Blink is the alternative where that would allow you to deal more damage in the fight with your team. But I think it's the correct decision to go Deso here. I don't see too many reasons not to. And likewise on the PL, he's just playing it safe, farming up slowly here, whereas Enchantress is the one putting pressure and Sanking really just being the biggest aggressor.
Get ahead and stay ahead. Motto. Elefine farming jungle with the DDC.
Yeah, the party farm. He's like, I need level 6, sir. I'm level 4.
I can't show on any lane, sir, or I'll die immediately.
I don't have a home. It's a sad story right now on LFY. It really is mid. I like that DA is putting some pressure onto a tower here. Needs to be careful about a cast TP in or something, but she has players behind her as well. There. Rasta does have level 6, though. They should be taking some towers soon.
Moon pops out all the refraction damage, clears out the wave. Where is Ninja Boogie? Going with jabs towards lane. Where Ice set up a nice little home for himself. Radiant scan in front of themselves as they do swing in to look for Monet.
Oh, there's trouble for Tiny.
Yeah, he is absolutely screwed. Serpent Ward is placed for good measure. Will secure the tier 1 as well as jabs trapped inside the walls.
I've seen this before.
Not an Undying, but Sanking this time. So LFY, time to react, time to respond to Mineski's aggression as Ninja Boogie, the support Rasta, will take the tumble, but
that is not what they want, though. They will at least be able to farm up the wards here if they're quick about it. And Rasta gonna try and deny them. The nice one.
Whoop.
Can he deny more? Denies one more. It's not easy to deny these because, you know, this goes 3.
Yes, that's
3 denies. That's 100 gold they took away from them at least. So it's important to pay attention to this. Meanwhile, the mid-tier 1 tower was pressured a lot while SF made a rotation down bottom. And they're TPing in, trying to kill the TA here. But she gets away. Casually runs away. Heal. How's he looking on his Battle Fury? He got it. 12 minutes Battle Fury treads. A fantastic start here for Mushi.
Yeah, it's huge.
You can't ask for anything more, really.
Oh. And I honestly thought he would come and take this stack, but giving it to the Sand King. Move him closer to Blink.
Yeah,
PL can go and farm a little more aggressively in the dangerous areas because he has Doppelganger.
That's the one thing they kind of want right now, to have the Sand King Blink ready when the TA is going to have her Blink and Deso and PL is ready to fight. You want to make sure that the Sand King is online as well because he's going to be the one enabling them to kill anything.
Then Enchantress, Ice. This interesting item build. No boot. Gone for the drums after a hood. Has a belt of strength, a wand, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but really just tanking up and making sure he's not an easy target for, you know, a Dream Coil into Avalanche Toss.
Especially now that he got his level 10 as well. He has the Magic Persist, so not gonna take too much magic damage here when they try and burst him. See?
There's the
Can
coil.
they kill him?
Avalanche Toss. Ice gets hit by the Maledict, but that hood kept him alive for a significant amount of time.
Brought him to half HP. He didn't have his heal up at all, so maybe they can get him though if they go behind here. He knows the threat is there. Night Stalker flies in, should be dead.
Oh, the Avalanche will land. There we go.
That is a full 5-man rotation though to kill a poor little Bambi.
Yeah, that's a hard commit. That is a hard commit. They'll try and get some damage onto this tier 1, but you look at the rest of the map again. Ninja Boogie's dropped the Serpent Wards. Moshi is clearing out waves, and Afu unable really to defend or deal with this push onto tier 2. So the bottom tier 1 is down to half HP, but LFY have already moved half of their team across the map elsewhere in Flame Pug's middle lane. Might have to be careful here. Jabs is coming in from this. Oh, it's being pinged. Nicely pinged there. Dire Observer Ward does see Jabs for a split second, and Night Stalker makes sure to tell his puck to stay.
Yeah, there's not going to be any kill there, but like you said, they got not only a tier 2 tower, but they were also farming ancient stacks at the same time. So level 12 now on the TA. SF on level 10, so not too far behind, but on SF you don't want to be behind. You want to be ahead in an ideal scenario. This game is far from ideal though.
Jabs literally under the nose of DDC there, just like grabs a bounty rune. I'm invis. Scouts out half of the LFY teams, like here's Tiny, here's SF, here's Witch Doctor, here's
Sneaky Scorpion Man.
It's like here's everyone you need to worry about.
Oh, he's gonna come down and take some PS here from Ice's Dice, realizing that he can finish his Blink Dagger on this lane. He gets the Blink.
So nice of Ice's Dice as well.
Oh yeah, voluntarily giving away those creeps that he had no intentions of farming.
Yeah. Keeping them inside the Sandstorm as well. Sure then.
Well, now that he has it, he can finally operate and be all across the lane. So they smoke up again here side of LFY. They realize that this game is turning quite desperate. They need to make something happen right now. I wonder if they're looking to do... I don't know. They're going towards top, but I don't know if that's the road.
Like they don't have top lane pushed out, right?
Exactly, so I'm looking for something more. They need to get kills and they need to get towers in this push.
So Ice might just be the first point of contact here. He'll get silenced and stunned. Moon does get hit by the cast, but in comes the big epicenter. Jabs with a 3-man stun. Oh, LFY, they've turned it around a little bit here with the OP Requiem, but the Dream Coil in the back. Down goes the puck. The chase is on. Mineski, they want more. They are hungry for blood, and they'll get the 2-man stun from Jabs again. In with a burst strike, forward onto DDC. OP's going to take a fall, and LFY crumbling after a poor laning stage. It now looks like it will take a miracle to come back into this game.
Such an unfortunate timing for LFY as well that Jabs just finished up that Blink Dagger on the Sand King. Everything was working out beautifully for Mineski. From 11 to 3, Roshan about to be claimed here, and that's going to be massive. Like absolutely massive.
Maybe if they look for that, a minute earlier, 30 seconds earlier, they can find a pick-off, turn it into something else.
They've been trying, but it's like too many things happening. Ice is really the kind of secret component in this, why they haven't been able to do anything to the other heroes. PL hasn't died at all, TA hasn't died at all, but Enchantress has been the one just taking the focus and has not died much while doing so. So massive props to him. He is going to get gone on the mid again, but I don't know if they can bring it down.
Double TA traps here, being down by Ice. There's one, comes on through. Ice healing through the damage that LFY are trying to put into him, and now Mushi's arrived. The Phantom Lancer is ready to fight. OP, he's getting chunked down. One more tap of the PL Lance. No, it's going to be the impetus shot from Ice that does the job.
And Sand King catches out the puck as well, blinks in, stuns him after phase shifts the impetus. Beautiful kill. That's 2 more cores down, and this is looking all but over right now. The Rasta has his wards ready. They're going to go high ground with this, and TA is coming in with the Desolator and Blink.
Oh, we didn't have enchant of cooldown.
Yeah.
Refresh the catapult. They do have a 2 HP catapult of their own coming on through, but
it stays alive. It's still doing stuff.
Yeah, but
you still fight.
You're absolutely right. The tier 3, regardless of the catapult's HP, is going to fall here thanks to the Serpent Wards.
They have so much damage. Yeah, and Ice always just putting himself between his team and the enemy team, but he's the first point of contact. And that's not what you want. The Enchantress can't be bursted.
In we go with Puck, but the Shackle after Hex. Immediate dispatch now. The Night Stalker, one by one. They're filtering in. Alpha is going to drop. Monet tries to get jabs and will succeed. Kills the Sand King, but it is not looking good. GG is called. You're absolutely right. LFY tap out, and Mineski knock them out.
Yeah, thank you, LFY, for your play, but Mineski simply just a stronger team right here. They played fantastic in both these games. Game 1, I thought it looked quite one-sided. Game 2, boy oh boy, even more so. Mineski just showing up in great shape today, playing so well. Shout out to Ice, who was part of 16 out of the 18 kills on his team, while of course the PL and the TA farmed a lot and got really big. They were kind of the ticking time bombs of this game, but Jabs together with Ice, they just controlled the entire pace of the game.
Absolutely, from start to finish. I mean, 18-4, 18-minute victory. Mineski